Just like most photographers, I've been dreaming about having my own photography studio, and last summer I decided to make it happen. Hi, my name is Lizzie. I'm a boudoir photographer based in London, and in this video I'll be showing you around the commercial studios I visited in my hunts to find the perfect studios. So if you'd love to see the prices, the space, and see my dream studio, keep on watching. Of course, the day I decided to come out without my umbrella, it chooses to rain. Anyway, today is an exciting day. Exciting first viewing, looking for a studio space. Let's see. I got the pricing sheet for where I'm going to now. Quite expensive. I'm hoping the space size makes up for it. I just finished the viewing at Stone Studios. Really nice spaces, but I don't know, in my mind I'm looking for a big ass space because of what I want to use it for. Not just my boudoir photography, but like also I want to start doing more studio lights. I want to do workshops. I want to sort of have photography events where we can sort of, you know, have community gatherings, learn from each other, grow, network, even with other artists who do different, you know, visual forms, like, you know, painters, designers, sculptors. So yeah, I'm trying to get a big space, but the amounts these things are, man, it's expensive. So I'm not sure, but just walking around, I could see there are actually other buildings in this place where you can sort of get spaces. So I've just spoken to one guy, and they don't have availability there, but they have other buildings across London, so I'll be checking that out. I came to check here, London warehouse, but I can't see a receptionist, so I guess I'll just check out their website as well and see what sort of spaces they have. This is definitely like a community creative space and area, lots of buildings with, you know, renting out studios and stuff. But yeah. Hey, so today is the second day of me going for studio viewings. Today I'm going to the Biscuit Factory in Bermondsey to check out two of their studio spaces. It looks to be, you know, big enough for the size I probably am looking for something a bit bigger, but it's definitely bigger than the last place I went to view, and the price is sort of like at the rate I want to pay. So yeah, I'm hoping this space will be really good, and maybe they'll be able to show me something else even. But yeah, let's go see. Today's a really hot day. It's really hot, which is good. I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, just got my mini dress, sandals. What do you think about the prices for the studios I've shown so far? Is it worth the money or is it too expensive? Leave a comment down below, let me know. So this is my third day going to view some spaces. I made a lot of inquiries yesterday, and then I woke up this morning to an email saying, hey, are you available today? Come check this space out. So I'm currently on my way to Forest Business Park. In terms of like the size and price ratio, it seems to be a very sizable, you know, place, and the price makes sense compared to all the other places I've viewed, where to get such a size as what I'm going to view today, it's incredibly expensive. So yeah, hoping the space is still available and everything looks good. It's just a pity, or should I say a shame, it's not my ideal location, because it's gonna be a bit of a trek for me commuting to this studio space, and ideally I want somewhere that is easy for me to get to, because this is my studio, my business. I want to make sure I design it around my lifestyle and make sure it works for me. But yeah, I guess something has got to give. There has to be a compromise somewhere. Anyway, let's check this out. I have other viewings tomorrow as well, 2 other viewings. So yeah, I'm hoping in the next couple of days I should be able to find something really good. So I've just finished viewing the space, and yeah, let me share my initial thoughts. First thought is a really industrial area, which is not too bad, but I don't know, I've always envisioned having it somewhere a bit more accessible. But yeah, so that's the first one, which is not a deal breaker, to be honest. So now I'm going into the building. There are no lifts, and so we had to walk up to the second floor, which is not really bad, but accessibility. So that means if in the future I have someone who needs, assistance, like a wheelchair user, or just, find it difficult climbing stairs, that'll be an issue. So that was that. And then going into the space is very interesting. There's like big windows, but I guess it's because of where the building is facing, and because the windows are a bit lower in the space. It's not bright, it has this dingy feel. So yeah, that was not exciting as well. And then in terms of the walls are made of exposed brick, and it's not like the sort of exposed brick that gives it like a quirky, nice attribute or decor. This is just like plain brick. We didn't want to spend on finishing it up. Here you go. And so for it to be a photography space, that would not do. And so I did ask if I could paint, and they're like, yeah, you can paint, but cement soaks a lot of paint, and so if you paint it a different color, it may take you a while and be really difficult to paint it back to white when you're leaving. And so that was another thing. Heating is included, all the bills are included. They don't charge VAT, they don't charge business rates, which are all amazing things, and which is what keeps the cost of the building quite low as well. To be honest, that space, I was really shocked when I saw it, because from all the places I've been looking at so far, that space goes up to 1,006 upwards, but there it's like 900 and something. And the lady kept saying, no lifts, because lifts are so costly to run and to do inspection and maintenance, which is why the cost of the space is low. So there's so many different places, so many different reasons that doesn't make it the best place for me. But in terms of the price, it's an amazing price. So again, it's just like something has got to give. Yeah. And I think the biggest deal breaker is I wouldn't be allowed to use the space as a content studio. So my whole idea for wanting to move out, because I know it's going to be costly, but the idea is I'm never using my studio more than 3 times a week at max. And so my idea was the other days of the week, I'll hire it out to other photographers, or like a content studios where content creators can use it as well. And that way it would cover the costs of my rent, and I could even possibly make some profit. But the lady said they don't allow that. You're not allowed to get income from the space. You're not allowed to have people who are not on the list of the space because of security reasons and or whatever. I mean, the photography studios around London and every other city who hire their spaces out, but I guess they just don't want to. So that's a big deal breaker. So yeah, what I'm deciding to do, if I do want to go with this building, considering they're not going to allow me hire it out to other people, I would just downsize, and then it will become even much more cheaper for me, because I want a big enough space so that I can, you know, have more space, have my own boudoir sets in a section, and then have the other part where I can have like a traditional sort of studio, and people can use it for all different reasons. But if I'm not allowed to have other people in the space, then I'm just going to downgrade, get a smaller space that would just fit my studio purposes, and that'll be it, and it'll be much cheaper for me. But then that means I'm not making an income. So yeah, this is going to be tougher than I anticipated. To be honest, after viewing several places in person and viewing others online, I was starting to get frustrated. What I envisioned in my mind for my dream studio and what I was seeing was just not matching at all. In my mind, I've always dreamed of a space where I open the door and the space is mine. There's this space, I can create different sets, feels, you know, there's maybe the high ceilings, or there's just something unique and dope about it. But I was just finding, you know, commercial studios that are in blocks with just cookie cutter spaces, just this rectangle, bland walls, just an ugly window, and that's it. And the prices were just ridiculous. Now I know commercial properties can be on the expensive side because of business or whatever, but I'm like, if I'm going to be paying 2,000 plus monthly, excluding VAT, for a space, then it has to be worth it. So I'm like, London, I'm just tired of London in a way. It's just ridiculous. It's so expensive and you're not getting value for the money. That's the most annoying part. Like, people don't mind paying when, you know, the value matches up, but it's like, look at the space and look at the amount of money. So yeah, crazy. I mean, you're seeing the spaces. Tell me what you feel so far. Leave a comment down below. What do you think? Am I bugging, or is London bugging? Let me know. Today is the fourth time I'm going to view some studio spaces. Today I'm at Expressway, hoping I would love the space and it's at a good pricing. But yeah, let's go see. So what I didn't mention at the start of this video is that while I was doing this video viewings, I was also in the process of completing on my residential home. And so I just told myself, okay, I need to pause, complete on my house, move in, get settled, organize my business, and then see how much I can really invest into getting a commercial space, because what I was seeing, I was just not happy about it at all. Some of the places, even though the price was good, I found like a place, but the space wasn't what I wanted. But I was like, oh, maybe I can compromise. but then they were like, oh, I can't have other photographers come in here, because my whole plan was like, okay, I do boudoir photo shoot, let's say 2 at the max, 3 a week. So the remaining 4 days of the week, I can't just have the space, you know, empty. I wanted it to be like a photography content space for other photographers to come and use it as well. I also envisioned, like, you know, being able to have a community space for other photographers, other artists as well in London. A space for us by us where we can have networking events, we can have seminars, workshops, meetups. I just want to create a hub for, like, you know, other artists. And I've also had this vision where I want to create a hub for other women as well, who can come in and, like, you know, we can talk about business, talk about creativity, art. But this space was just not doing it. Like, you see the space, how can I get a number of people in there, 20 people in there, and it's gonna be crammed? And because of my style of photography, I'm gonna have props, furniture, bed, mattress. You know, the space was just not doing it. So in the end, I just decided, you know what, don't rush on this. Take your time to find somewhere that, you know, captures what you envision, captures what you really want, and is worth the price. If you've enjoyed watching this video, you should definitely check out my empty house tour. Now that's a dream I definitely made happen. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that jazz. But now remember, you don't have to be a struggling artist.